Week 5 of English 121 is where it all comes together. All the steps of the writing process that you've been covering on the writing notebooks, all of the work you've put into the discussion boards and the previous written assignments, everything has a bearing on this final week as we really close the loop, take stock of what we've learned, apply it to the week 5 final paper, and get ready to launch out into whatever classes, whatever careers might come next. Let's take a look at the classroom and see how you do it. Here we are, week 5. These are the different assignments and activities that are coming up in week 5 of English 121. We're going to show how applying the writing process to different scenarios can really help make for a stronger final product. You've got a reflection forum due. You also have a writing notebook and the week 5 final paper, the future opportunities essay. You've got some learning outcomes here you can take a look at, as well as a brief introduction to the work ahead. The week 5 discussion forum starts off with this video. This video is crucial to understanding the overall prompt for the forum, so be sure to take a look at that. There's also a quick article to read that will give some added background on what we're asking you to talk about. What we're asking you to do is really to reflect on all the work you've done in the course and to think real critically about how far you've come. What were your attitudes and skill level like back in week 1 on the poster introduction forum, and what are those like now? I certainly hope that as you have worked through the assignments and activities in this class, you've become more comfortable with the steps of the writing process. And so even that comfort level is a triumph. If there are particular skills you've learned, particular things that you've gotten better at, of course, you'll want to talk about those as well, because here's exactly what you're going to focus on in the week 5 discussion. And one of the things that I think is really important is to constantly be assessing the skills that we learn and understanding how those can be applied in different contexts. Of course, this class is all about written communication skills, and every class you take, every major you may be in, every professional field that you hope to enter, written skills will be foundational to your success in those fields. And so what we're asking you to do here is to just describe a little bit about what you've learned about yourself, explain how far you've come with your written communication skills, and analyze some of the different insights you've had to the impact of written communication on your field, on your career trajectory. And then we want you to actually pull out 2 skills you've learned apart from written communication, 2 skills you've really learned in this class that you might add to a resume or a LinkedIn profile. The week 5 writing notebook is an opportunity to set up your Folio profile with the new material you've been generating in this class. You won't actually share a link to your Folio in this activity, but you will take steps to develop the profile that's already there in your Folio, as well as to start creating the introductory texts that explain the different assignments that you may have loaded up into your Folio. We talked about this in week 1. Your week 5 final paper in this class is one of those assignments that would be really important to add to your Folio. And so this writing notebook activity will give you a little bit of a background about how to really contextualize that assignment so that others looking at it in the future will really understand the different concepts you are demonstrating mastery of. Here's the week 5 final paper, the Future Opportunities essay. I've recorded a separate video that explains this paper in more detail, so I really want to encourage you to watch that other video. But just really briefly, we'll take a look here. There's a video here that explains a little bit more about how to actually accomplish the assignment. There's a little bit of an assignment goal, and I think these things are important. When you read through these prompts, I know sometimes I scroll through them pretty quickly on videos like this, but I think they're really important because what they do is they provide context for the learning. They show that these individual assignments are not separate planets that you find yourself marooned on, but they're actually a continuity to them. There's a sequence to them. They build upon each other, and they're creating a broader sense of your skills in this class. So please always make sure to read through the different prompts, watch the different videos that are located there. But here's what you're going to actually have to write in this week 5 final paper. And again, I talk more about this in the week 5 final paper video, but just really briefly, I'll show that there are all these bullet points here. Those are things we're asking you to actually accomplish in the written assignment, but these sub-bullets kind of explain a little bit more about how you'll do that. So for example, that first bullet asks you to describe your personal ethos. To do that, you're going to use your week 2 personal professional narrative essay as a guide. You have already written some of the material that will factor into this week 5 final paper. Some of the things you've done in this class, discussion boards, written assignments, that will come into play here on this final paper. So I encourage you to take a look at that other video that will go into a little bit more detail about the ways in which the week 5 paper relies on the knowledge you've gained in class already. But I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this week 5 overview video. This is where it all comes together. This is the end of this class, but it's certainly not the end of the way you will apply and use these skills going forward. They will literally come to bear on every class, every assignment that you will go through in your academic career, but they will also have profound bearing on different professional fields. The way you use writing in those fields may vary, but the skills we're covering in this class, the skills you have mastered throughout the weeks of this class, will help to push you toward future success. Good luck.